Hello, Mr. Punk. Wake up time for a review. Are they new speakers? You were up very late playing with your amplifier. It was very loud. Is it a new one? You are up early today. Are we going down Punk Town today looking for new stuff, Mr. Punk?
Morning, AI. And yeah, we could AI if you fancy doing that. Later today, we'll go down Punk Town and do the shops again because the other day when we had a little mooch about, we found absolutely nothing. So hopefully today they might have got in some high-end vintage audio collectibles. So yeah, we'll do that AI. We'll go down the town and have a little mooch about. And you can buy me a pint in the lovely Witherspoon. Alright AI, that's a plan mate. Good night. Last night AI, I had Will.i.am round. So he come round and we carried on with our quest on Zelda, the Ocarina of Time. Yeah, really good. We got a little bit further. We had a nice little bit of dinner in the middle and then went back to the quest. Yeah, it was really good. Will.i.am, he does get a bit excited over that Zelda. Big smile on his face. He jumps up and down in the chair when you find something. Oh, yeah, so really good night. We had a great night with him. And yeah, he loves that Zelda. He said to me when he left, he said, don't play that Zelda without me. Don't get any further. I'll come back and we'll carry on exactly where we was. So yeah, who'd have thought that? Will.i.am is a massive fan of the Zelda Ocarina of Time. And yeah, quite interesting talking to him, AI. Because I watched that show where he sits in that big chair. I'd like that big chair, AI, in my listening room. That is a very nice chair for the dedicated listening purposes. Yeah, very nice. So yeah, I asked him, because I watch the show sometimes, I said, Mr. I.am, can I come on your lovely show and sing at you and the lovely Mr. Jones? And Will said, no. I was like, oh, that's a bit hard, Mr. Will. I'm a fan and all I want to do is come on the show and sing at you and the lovely Mr. Jones and maybe Ollie. So can I? And he said, no. So I asked why. And he said, oh, Mr. Punk, on the show people come on and they have a nice voice. We rate them and try and help them if they sound really good. Having watched your crazy punk unboxing videos on the YouTube channel, I don't think that you have the kind of voice that we are looking for on the show, Mr. Punk. I am sad to say that you are not blessed with the voice of an angel, so you are not the right sort of person for the lovely show in the big listening chairs. I went, oh, Will, I really wanted to be on it, mate. Ain't there nothing you can do? 'Cause we are friends, innit? Can't you have a word with someone? And this is the interesting point, AI. He's going to go in tomorrow and have a word with the lovely man or lady at the head of the television studio and ask them about doing a spin-off show. Do a few little episodes of a spin-off show so I can be in it. And they're going to call it The Terrible Voice. So yeah, he's going to have a word with the lovely man or lady at the head of the television studio about a new show, The Terrible Voice, and I can go on it and compete. So yeah, that's really exciting news. It'd be great to meet Mr. Jones and have a little chat with Ollie. Robin's really excited. He's going to come if we get on it because he's a big Tom Jones fan. So yeah, it'd be great. All down there on The Voice. And hopefully they got one of them spare chairs out the back and I can have a little deal with someone and get it for the old dedicated listening room, because that is a fantastic chair. They must have a spare one in case one get broken, innit? I wonder how much they want for it. Yeah, so. Alright then, AI, do the show and then we'll pop down Punktown. Thanks, AI. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Just catching up with AI and talking about our interesting news with the new show, The Terrible Voice, that I myself might be on. Mr. Will.i.am and Mr. Jones will make me a big star, and hopefully the channel will get more than one subscriber from my TV appearance with the lovely Mr. I.am. So yeah, let's hope so. Robin thinks so. He thinks that subscriber count's going to go to 2, innit, Robin? Yeah, it will if you go on The Terrible Voice. Gets loads of viewers that. We'll get another subscriber. We might even get the lovely Mr. Jones to subscribe. I don't think he'll subscribe, Robin, but he might do. As Will did say that Mr. Jones is a fan of the Hi-Fi system from the 1970s. And Will did say when he goes round Mr. Jones's lovely house, he is normally in front of the TV watching the YouTube, watching back-to-back reviews on high-end audio equipment from the 1970s period. But Will said he likes that Calvin with his lava lamps, the lovely Calvin. So we can't compete with that one, Robin. We have not got the lava lamp, so we have got no chance of getting Mr. Jones. He must sit there mesmerised by them bubbles, watching back-to-back reviews about all things audio related. So yeah, Robin, you might get Mr. Jones, but I doubt it, because the lovely Calvin's got him, mate, and we can't compete with that, Robin. Not with them lava lamps. All we got is your silly palm tree, Robin. So yeah, Robin, don't get your hopes up, but we might get a subscriber from somewhere else. We might get one of the audience. We get t-shirts made that say, please subscribe to the Mr. Punk Show, and some poor person might actually subscribe. Yes, Robin, they might actually, unknowingly, click that subscribe button and not know the absolute load of old drivel that awaits them on the YouTube channel. So it might work, Robin. We get t-shirts done, mate. Worth a go, innit? Yeah, it's worth a try. Get t-shirts, could have a picture of me on them. Please subscribe and a big picture of me. Not you, Robin. No one will subscribe. Picture of you, Robin. People will go, why have you got a little turd on your t-shirt? I'm not having that, Robin. I get pointed out enough with the speaker shoes. Don't need you on my t-shirt. I would get laughed at. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's crack on with the show. Lovely show today. 2 stars. The Bose 203s. 100 watts per channel. Very nice sounding speaker. They're a nice speaker. Very nice. I got these from a pub. They'd been up in my local pub playing the lovely sounds from the jukebox for many a year, while all the lovely listeners sat there drinking whatever tipple that they fancied. So yeah, they was in the pub, and the landlord had a new TV fitted with an AV system for the sports entertainment to attract in more customers. So the old Bose that had been in that pub for many a year, playing their delightful sounds, was taken down. So I asked him, Mr. Landlord, do you want to sell them Bose? 'Cause I really like 'em. And he said yes. So I purchased them off of him for a small fee and took them home. and I was very happy with them. They're a nice speaker. Now I know what you're all going to say. Oh, they're Bose. Got no highs, got no lows. But these have got highs and lows. They're a nice speaker. They work good with the music, with the hi-fi music on the system and the lovely amplifier. These Bose work good for that. They sound nice. Okay, they are not the best sounding speaker I have ever heard, but they do sound good, and they are quite loud for how big they are. They do not distort if you start turning them up and pumping up the jam. So they are good, and also they are very good on the AV system. These speakers on an AV are really good. You can put them on a big AV unit, they can handle all the power, turn it up like you're in the cinema watching the latest movie from Hollywood. So yeah, on an AV, these are really good. So they're good because they do both things. A lot of speakers sound good with the hi-fi music, but you put them on the AV and they are very disappointing. But these little Bose don't do that. They sound nice with the music, and they sound really good on the AV unit. So for a little speaker, they are very good, very versatile. I like them a lot, these Bose, on the AV receiver. Because some of the AV receiver, if you put the nice speaker that sounds good on your hi-fi, it normally has a bit of size to it. The good hi-fi speaker is normally large-ish. And when you put the large-ish speaker on the AV receiver, you touch that receiver, you can feel it getting hot. So yeah, the Bose does not do that. It does not make your receiver hot. So it is good for the AV and good for the hi-fi music listening. So it's a win-win if you use your AV receiver for the movies from the Hollywood, or the Elon Musk coming round with his Blu-ray. He will be very happy with the Bose 203. And when the Elon Musk has gone home and you want to play some music to dance around in your lounge in your socks and pants, these Bose can do that as well. So yeah, they're good. I'd like some more. I only have 2. I might buy more so I can put more of them on an AV. Because I think an AV system running all these Bose would be a very nice thing to sit and listen to. Obviously, I would get the dedicated centre speaker and not use these Bose for that. But I have tried one as a centre speaker and it did actually work very well, better than some other centre speakers that I have had. So the one Bose 203 on its own as a centre speaker is good, better. Some dedicated centre speakers when watching a film like The Phantom Menace or The Return of the Jedi or any of the Star Wars franchise films, some centre speaker can make Mr. Darth Vader sound like he's got a bit of a cold. And that is no good when you sit there with Darth Maul and you want to enjoy all the lovely Darth Vader scripted parts of the movie. When he sounds like his throat is bad, you feel like pausing the TV and giving him a nice cup of Lemsip and then playing once his bad throat is cured. But these Bose do not do that. These Bose make Darth Vader sound like he's just had a Lemsip and some throat lozenges and a nice glass of Tizer. So it's a very good centre speaker. I've used it as the front speakers. It's really nice on an AV unit as your front speaker, and they don't take up much room, so they're really nice as the front speaker. And then if you put your AV into stereo, so it is only using your front speakers, and you play the CD or you whack your phone into it and play something that you like, or you put the streamer on it. These Bose do a good job. You would be surprised. You would think, core, them Bose are good. So yeah, if you have a look at the speakers, they're a bit strange. They are like two drivers that are the same. Not a big woofer and a little tweeter. But somehow Bose have used their magic and you get all the highs and all the lows from the Bose. These are a good speaker. I admit some Bose can sound a bit flat, and some Bose are, although they are not the terrible speaker, they are only a couple of runs on the ladder above that terrible thing that is the terrible speaker. But these 203s are high up that ladder for a small speaker. They have a little slot at the bottom which is like a port, so I'm not sure if that makes them act a bit like a little transmission line. I am not sure on this. But they are good. You can lay them on their side and they spread the sound out because one is angled. I use them on the AV. I stand them upright and it seems to fire some of the lovely Star Wars noise into the air. So yeah, a very good speaker on the AV receiver. A very nice speaker on the hi-fi system. This Bose is underrated. It does not make a lot of money. For the money, you could do a hell of a lot worse than this Bose. If you only want a small speaker, this Bose is a good one. It does not take up much space. It is quite heavy for the size, but that's a good thing. So yeah, I know it looks like a bit strange, but that is because this Bose was not built for the normal home listener. This Bose was built for the pub, built for the nightclub, so that's a good thing. In my pub, these Bose must have been going every day for years, and they still sound nice. They are not worn out. A normal home hi-fi speaker might not deal with that in the pub 7 days a week, running flat out with the ska music when a certain person used to come in the pub. The ska and the reggae used to go on quite often on a Friday night when a certain group of people used to come into our local. They was very nice people, but they did like the ska and the reggae, which I am quite fond of myself, so I did not mind. So yeah, these Bose took all that and are still going good. Not a lot of other speakers would have dealt with that. 15 years of ska every Friday night for about 5 hours. And during the week, every song you can think of played on them non-stop through the lovely jukebox. Most speakers, the crossovers would have just gone bad. But not on these Bose. They was built to survive that. That is what they are made for. So as they are quite an old speaker, that makes them good because you get a set. These things are bulletproof. So I would say if you bought a set of these, unless someone's done something really stupid with them, they will still work and sound nice because these are hard to kill. So what do you think of them, Robin? Like the Bose 203? Yeah, I like the sound of them, but I don't like the smell of them. They stink of fags. Alright, Robin, that's because they was in the pub for years and used to be able to smoke in the pub. Yeah, you still can smoke in the pubs in Gotham City. Alright, Robin. See, I took the front of one so you can see. It's two speakers like the same. It's not a big woofer and a little tweeter. They are both the same. But they are good. Definitely. They got a nice sound even though it's just them two speakers. And you can see it's got like a slot port at the bottom. So, yeah, they're ported as well. And they are a well-made box. These things are solid. Very solid. Hey, Robin, rock solid. Yeah, like me, rock hard and rock solid. Like you, soft as a little T word. So I laid one on its side, show you. It should really lay on its side like that. Let's have a look at the back. Not a lot going on the back. Nice screw-in terminals. Yeah, I can see Bose 203. There's a bit of paint on the back of mine from when the old pub was redecorated. And screws in the back so you can bolt them to brackets, which I have got somewhere. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching the Mr. Punk Show. Today's episode was the Bose 203. This was a Mr. Punk UK production. See you in the next one. Bye. And Robin. What? Stop with the peekaboo. It's not funny, mate. It is funny. It'll get us another subscriber. It won't, Robin. You do it too much, mate. Do the joke a little bit and then move on. We get a new joke. You're milking the peekaboo. So no more, Robin. No more. Now go and make some cheese and biscuits. Okay. Peekaboo! 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 Hee.